So today we are going to talk about system of equations. We're going to talk about the system of equations. Have you ever heard of that before, Angelina? The system of equations? Those terms? Huh? You think so? But do you know what they are? Okay, well, that's cool. Let's go with Daniel Mejia. Have you ever heard of the term system of equations? Nah, Daniel says nah. Okay, Natalia, have you ever heard of system of equations?
Say that again, I couldn't hear you.
Have you ever heard the term system of equations?
No.
No. Okay, that's okay, because I'm going to teach it to you. Has anyone ever heard of it? Let's go with Nicholas. Have you ever heard of system of equations?
I think I have.
Okay, cool. Do you have any idea what it is, though?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, if you heard of it, that's better than not hearing of it. Okay. So I'm going to get here. Let's see. Where's my... Let me get my remote control. Okay, so you guys can see me here. Hopefully you can see everything I have on the board. Okay, so let's talk about what the heck system of equations is before we move on to the lesson. And then we'll get on to the lesson, and then that'll be that. We're going to do half the lesson today, half the lesson on Tuesday. Then we're going to solve the system of equations by graphing. We're going to have to graph today. You have to graph. And the only way you can graph correctly is by using graph paper. This is not going to work if you do not have graph paper. You need graph paper. I'm telling you. And a straight edge. You need a ruler. You need something that you can draw a straight line with, right? You can use, am I too loud? Okay. You can use the side of a credit card, your ID card, ruler, side of your book. Do you have a straight edge, Angelina? Yeah. All right, very good. Angelina has a straight edge. So here's what we're going to talk about. The topic is this. Let's write the topic down, then I'll explain what it is. We are going to, here it is, solve. We're going to solve something, okay? What are we going to solve? We're going to solve the system of equations. We're solving the system of equations. You guys don't know what that means yet, but we're going to solve it by, how are we going to solve the system of equations? How are we going to solve the system of equations? We're going to solve the system of equations by graphing. Okay, so half of that stuff we understand. We understand the word solve. We're going to solve something, right? And there's a problem. We're going to try to solve it. What are we going to solve? The system of equations. I have no idea what that is. But how are we going to solve it? By graphing. Okay, we're going to solve it by graphing. Now, we know what graphing is, right? So the only thing we need to know... Air scrubber. The only thing we don't know is what the heck is the system of equations. So let's talk about what that is. Whoa, that's loud. I don't want it that loud. Okay, so here's what the system of equations is. The system of equations. Okay, I'm going to tell you what this is, and then I'm going to ask you what it is. See how many people are paying attention to this, okay? So I'm going to say what it is, and I'm going to ask you, what is a system of equations? So you ready to answer my question? The system of equations is, this is all it is. It's a point, the point of intersection. It's a point of intersection. That's all it is. Let's draw a picture of a system of equations. Let's draw a picture. Let's say I have a graph like this. Like this. See this? Here's my coordinate plane. Here's my x-axis. Here's my y-axis. Let's draw our system of equations. Oh, let me ask. Let's see. My no camera people. Let's go with David Guzman. What is a system of equations?
A point of interception.
Very good. You guys hear what David Guzman said? Now I'm going to draw a system of equations. Here's my graph. Let's say I have a line right here, a green line. See my green line? And then let's say I have a red line right here. Okay? Now, my system of equations is right there. That point right there. That is my system of equations. That's it. That's my system of equations. The system of equations. Where do they intersect? If you don't know a system of equations, then you're in big lot of trouble. Nicholas Rodriguez, what is the system of equations?
Point of intersection.
Very good. It's the point of intersection. Now, how do we usually list the point of intersection? Our answer is going to be like in the form of like this. If I go over 2 up 1, it'll look like this, 2, 1. That would be your answer. Something like that. I'll give you a second to write all that out, and then we'll get on to the homework problems in a bit. I did, but I might not have published it. So let me fix that. Right now, are you looking for it? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I think I posted it. Okay, are there any questions? All right, Daniel Mejia, do you have any questions? Put in the chat. Rosa says no. Daniel Mejia. No, Daniel Mejia. Edgar Mejia, do you have any questions?
No.
All right, very good. How come you didn't come to class today, Edgar? Did you sleep in? Woke up late?
I could only go Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. What day is today? What day is today, Crystal Magallanes?
May 3.
May 3rd? Is it Tuesday or?
It's Monday.
Monday? It's only Monday today? Dang, this week's going by so slow. Do you guys believe, Crystal, you're right. Can you believe it's May? It's already May. You guys, we're going to be done in about a month. Okay. Summer starts June 16th. It's a little bit longer than a month. Okay. All right. So, can you guys see my board here? I think you can. I think you can see the whole thing here. You don't have to. I'm going to erase this in 10 seconds. Does anyone need this? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay. So So let me just draw a little idea what system of equations would look like. Let's say I have a line that looks like this. Okay? You don't have to write this down. You don't have to. You can if you want. Let's say I have a line that goes like this. Okay? And then I have another line that goes like this. Okay? Okay. You see that, Angelina? You see those two lines? You see them? Yeah. You see them just where you're at? You're clear, right? Yeah. Okay. Quinlan, can you see those two lines?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see where they intersect?
Yeah.
Okay, so this point right here is my system of equations. You guys see that? That point is the system of equations. Right there. Raise your hand if you understand that concept. I understand it, Sensei. Raise your hand. Okay. Now I want you to tell me what that point is as best you can. And that is your answer. Count over, count up, how far over, how far up. Write down your two coordinates, your x coordinate and your y coordinate. And then tell me what that point is. And that'll be your answer. And that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to find out where the two lines intersect for the system of equations, and that will be our answer. I don't know if you can count those points. Do the best that you can. Okay, I'm going to call on one of you. Let's see how we got. Let's see how we got is what I said. I don't even know. Does that make sense? Let's see how we got. Let's see what we got, maybe. Or let's see how we're doing. Oh, terrible. I feel bad for you guys. Okay. Edith, what is my system of equations? That's how I'm going to ask it. What is the system of equations of these two lines? What is it,
I
Edith?
can't really see the board.
Did you pin me? Pin me up?
Yeah, but I can't really see. I'm still
Is
trying to count.
it because it's
Blurry.
not clear, or is it because it's too small?
No, it's blurry for me.
It's blurry for you. You got to come to the school. All right. What did you say, Rosa? You said, oh, okay. It's very similar to looking for a slope. Sort of. David, I think David has the answer. Yeah, no, actually it's not 3/3, David. It's, look at this point right here. Okay, everyone look at what I'm going to pin me up, okay? Make sure I'm pinned so you can see. Actually, let's see, it's not 3/3. Count how many over, how many up? Well, let's see. To get to this point, right, how many do I go over? 1, 2, 3, 4. I go over 4. And how far up do I go? 1, 2, 3. So it is 4, 3. That is your answer. I think I saw one person write it up there. Who wrote it up there? Rosa said 4-3 just now. Let's see, who said 4-3? David Guzman, very good. Angelina, I think you got the number switched up. Yeah. Is that on accident? Or? Yeah. Remember, the left and right first, the up second, right? Or the right first. Abigail got it. Elias, good. Okay, it's okay, Dave. Hey, couple things. You guys, some of you probably made the mistake because it's hard to count on your computer. That's fine. I mean, you do what you can do. But if you have it on your own piece of paper, you'll be able to see it a lot better. I'm sure it's really hard for you to see how many over, how many up by counting on your computer, right? Is that hard to do, counting on your computer? Edgar, was that hard? It's like seeing it on, like it was blurry, right? Edgar, was it hard to see that?
A bit.
Yeah. But you guys do this on your own paper. That's why you guys see why we need graph paper now for this. That's why we need graph paper. Okay. Olivia, how are we doing?
Good.
Is this making sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. What's the system of equations, Olivia?
A point of intersection.
Yeah, very good, very good. Okay, here we go. I'm going to erase this, and then let's start doing the problems. You guys just ignore this up here. Don't worry about what's up there. Maybe I should bleep that out. Okay. Let's do the homework. Shall we? Well, today's longer. It feels, remember last week we were starting late? Yeah. And then class is only 40 minutes. I don't even know when class ends. When does class end? Let's see. What's that?
Class ends at 11:15.
11:15?
Mhm.
No. Wait a minute. Start at 10:08. I think it's later than that. I have to look at it. No. Wait. Oh, 11:38?
In student view, it says that it ends at 11:38.
I think 11:38 sounds right. I'll believe you. I'll double check though. But let's write. Here's our assignment. Okay, everyone open. We'll look at our book. It's page 221, 3 through 21 odd. Now, we're going to do this today and tomorrow, so we're not going to finish it today. We're going to do half today, half tomorrow, okay? You need, what type of paper do you need for this? What type of paper? Daniel, Noel, what type of paper do you need for this? Thank you, Rosa.
Graph.
Graph paper, thank you. Look, here, I hear questions about the schedule. Look, let's put it up. Let's take a look at what we got here. The schedule, because today's a regular, remember last week was all messed up because we did the testing or something like that. But here, let's take a look. I always look at what's the schedule. I always go on to here, go to Oxnard, type in Oxnard High School. Go to the Oxnard High School webpage, Oxnard High School, and then you go down to the Bell schedule. You guys want to take a picture of the schedule? Remember, we have lunch after this. I packed myself a nice turkey sandwich. Oh, so good. Okay. There's the schedule. 10:08, 11:38. That's what we said. You want to take a picture of that? You can. What does it look like? What do I look like? Oh, you can't. Okay. All right, I'm going to get rid of this in 10 seconds. I'm going to zoom it in. This thing? Is mine out? Oh, I better plug in. That's okay. You got everything from here anyway. I'm going to get rid of this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's look at the assignment. We're on let's look at the assignments for the week, shall we? I haven't done that. So let's go to the home page. Go to Harry Styles, So Handsome. We're on Module 5 now. Module 5. Module 5. Now there's all these, again, you don't have to worry about these, but the only thing you have to worry about is the self-practice. That's what we're working on. The self-practice. 5.1. 221, 3 through 21 odd. So, what I wanted to look at was let's look at the weekly agenda. Sorry about that. The weekly agenda. Are you still offline? Yeah. So anyway, you guys look. Today we're doing page 221, 3 through 21 odd, solving systems by graphing. And then same thing tomorrow. Tomorrow is the check your understanding. Don't do your check your understanding today because I haven't got that. Tomorrow we'll do solve system by substitution. Okay. So that's that. And let's get to the modules. The lesson that we are going to do is 5.1. So, and look at the answer keys right here too. If you guys want the answer, you can use the answer key to help you solve these questions. And here we go. I'm not going too fast. I'm just bringing up the problems, and then I guess I'll read them to you. I'll write them on the board, Angelina. Okay, so number 3. What are they asking for 3? Tell whether the order pair is a solution of the systems of linear equations. Okay, so let's look at number 3. Are these a system of, so what this is saying here, very interesting. Does 2, 6 go through this point, or does this line go through 2, 6, and does this line go through 2, 6? And we'll graph it and see, but let's write it down and take a look at what all this is here. So number 3, I'm writing it down, and then I'll turn on my camera here. Number 3, okay, does 2, I might need a different color pen. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll have to get darker. Let me know if you can see these. Does x plus y equal 8? And does 3x minus y, I'm writing it down. You guys can't see me, I don't think. 3x minus y, does that equal 0? And is the system of this 2, 6? Okay. Now, okay, I'm going back to the, I'm going to go to my, I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to my camera. Okay, so pin me up here. Can you guys read this? So what this is asking, without graphing, we could graph this, but we're not going to graph it. There's a way we can tell this, but this is what it's asking. Okay, don't write this down. It's asking this. Don't write this down. I'll tell you when to write down. Okay, does my green line, 3x minus y, say it goes like this? It might look like that. I don't know if it looks like that. And does my red line look like this? And where they cross is my system. Is this point right here? Is it 2, 6? Do I go over 2? Do I go up 6? That's what it's asking. But we're going to see if this works by, not by graphing, okay? But this is what it's asking. Is this true? Does this line go through 2, 6, and does this line go through 2, 6? There's a point 2, 6 that they both go through. Now, here's how you do it, okay? Okay, start writing this down. Godzilla time is over. Okay, I'm going to ask Leilani Mendoza. What letter is this right here? What letter is that, Leilani?
X.
Good. And what letter is this, Leilani?
That's Y.
Great. The 2 is X, the 6 is Y. So what you're going to do is wherever there's an X, you replace it with 2. So there's an X here, and then there's an X here. So we're going to replace it with 2. Wherever there's a Y, we're going to replace it with 6. So, and then we're going to see if it all works out. If it does, then they both go through 2, 6. Okay, so here, let's go like this. Watch what I do here. X plus Y, whoops, no. Write this down. Instead of X plus Y, do blank plus blank equals 8, okay? And what am I going to replace my X with? Let's go with
Yeah.
Elias Ortega. What am I going to replace this x with?
Two.
Yeah, 2. And then what am I going to replace my y with, Elias?
X.
My y with?
Or I mean 6.
Great. Perfect. So you guys have that written down? Now let's see if it's true. Okay. This one's pretty straightforward. Angelina Rodriguez. What is 2 plus 6?
8.
8. And then we have here, bring down right, equals 8. Is 8 equal to 8, Angelina Rodriguez?
Yes.
Okay. So because that's true, you know what that means? That means this line goes through the points 2, 6. If it didn't work, then it doesn't go through it, okay? So now let's see if 2, 6 goes through 3x minus y. So let's write this out like this. Let's write 3x minus y equals 0. Let's see if that's true. So now I have to replace the x and y with the x and y. So plug in your x and y and then solve this side. If this side becomes 0, then we're good. That system of equations is 2, 6. So plug it in and see. Okay. What did you get? Tell me what you got. Even if it's wrong, if you don't understand. Let's go with Octavio. What did you get?
I got 6 minus 6 equals 0
Okay.
because I multiplied 3 and 2.
That's great. What is 6 minus 6, Octavio?
It's 0.
Very good. So Octavio put a 2 in here for the x. X is 2. Y is 6. He said 3 times 2 is 6 minus 6 equals 0 is what he said. And what is 6 minus 6? 6 minus 6 is 0. Does 0 equal 0? And it does. And so what does that mean? So our answer is yes, because I plugged in 2, 6 here, I got 8 equals 8. I plus 2, 6 here, I got this equals this. You'll say yes, comma, 2, 6 is the system of equations. There you go. That's what you have to do for number 3. If they don't equal, then it is not the system of equations. So they intersect, and they intersect at 2, 6. That's what it's saying. Put your hand in front of the camera or raise your hand if I understand what's going on, Sensei. And if the no camera people, you can go like this. You can put the little thing up like that, right? Okay, cool. I see lots of hands. Okay, let's go like, lower my hand, lower hand. Okay, cool. You can put your hands down. I see about half of you understand. So let's do number 5. I'm going to erase this in 10. We'll go a little bit faster. I'm going to erase this in 10 seconds. Does anyone need it? Did you understand? Yeah. Okay. You know what system of equations is now? Yeah. I'm going to erase it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get my 2 equations. We'll do number 5 now. Number 5. Okay, what are my two equations? Look, so I'm just going to write it down. I have y equals negative 7x minus 4. And then I have y equals 8x plus 5. Remember plugging the x here, and now you plug the y in there. You know, see if they equal. What's the point that they want to see works? The point is negative 1 comma 3. Okay, so I plug in 1 for my x and 3 for my y. So here we go. Let's plug it in. You guys plug it in with me. Instead of y, let's do a little thing. Y equals negative 7. Instead of x, we do that, minus 4. Now plug in your x and your y. Y is 3. This is my y. So I put a 3 here. And x is negative 1. So we say this is going to stay 3 equals negative 7 times 1 is positive 7 minus 4. What is 7 minus 4? Look at that. Guess what? So this one works. Let's put a little check mark there to show that it works. And then guys, do the green one on your own. Do the green one on your own. I'm going to turn my camera off, then I'm going to ask you. I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to see what you guys get. You guys do the green on your own, see if it works. I'm going to do it here so you can see after you do it, see if you can compare your notes to mine. Make sure you put the 3 where the y is. And they're not left and right. They're kind of like you kind of have to flip them around. Did it work for you? What's that? What did you get?
Mr. Sanchez,
Yeah.
what was the other equation, the green one?
The green one? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll turn the camera on for you so you can see. You can see where I've started. So can you see it now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. If you guys see, make sure you set it up. Look, I put the positive 3 here and the negative 1 here. Make sure you check your work since I got that, right? Abigail, let me know when you got it because I want to turn it off, see what people got. I want them to solve it on their own. I'm going to call on you guys and see what you got. What did you get on both sides?
Okay, thank you. You can turn it off.
All right. Dink. All right.
Can you turn it back on for me really quick?
Sure, there it is. Boom. I haven't even started solving it yet. All right, I'm sure. Who wanted it on? Yeah, I didn't know who asked for it. I just heard it. All right, I'm gonna turn it off unless someone needs it. Actually, no, I'll go ahead and ask. Noel, what'd you get? Did it work out? Noel.
No, I didn't get that.
How far did you get, dude? Did you get what I got to? Noel, we're having a
Yeah, I
conversation.
got to the second step.
You got to hear. No, don't turn your camera. Don't turn your microphone off. I'm talking. Did you get here, Noel?
Yeah, but then I didn't know what to do.
Noel, look here, dude. What's 8 times negative 1? You multiply, right? This is 8 times negative 1. What is it?
-8.
Okay, cool. Negative 8 plus 5. Okay, this might be hard for you, but what's negative 8 plus 5?
3, do you subtract?
Yeah, you subtract, so it's 3. But look, I have more negatives. So my answer is going to be what?
-3.
Okay, let me ask you, Noel. Does 3 equal -3?
Yeah.
3 equals -3?
No.
No, it's not the same. They're different. Just one has a negative. They're opposites, right? 3 is equal to 3, right, Noel? Not -3.
Yeah.
So this does not, look at this one works. Look at this one. This one does not work. 3 is not equal to -3.
All right.
So guess what? What was the question? The question was, is this a system? Do both of these go through -1, 3? Do both of the points go through -1, 3? Leilani Mendoza. Do they both go through -1,
No.
3? What's that?
No,
Correct. Why would you say that?
because the second equation doesn't match. It's
It
not
doesn't
equal.
match. So we'll say no. -1, 3 is not the system of equations. Okay, so you got to plug both of those numbers in and then solve them. If they both work, it is the system. If they don't, it is not the system. All right. So you saw one that works and one that doesn't work. All right. How are my non-camera people doing here? Alberto, how are you doing? Are you making this making sense or are you asleep?
No, I'm right here.
Okay, cool. Is this making sense?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, okay. Austin Rodriguez, is this making a sense? A little bit or a lot or not at all for you?
A little bit.
Just a little bit, okay. What can I do to clear it up for you so you understand it a lot?
Just the formula.
Because I'm a failure of a teacher. If I don't, if this is my fault that you don't understand, not yours. I am the worst teacher ever if you don't understand. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Austin?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you got stuck with me. So you don't understand the formulas? What do you mean?
Just the steps.
How to solve?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can work on that if you want later on. Naomi, how about you? Naomi, are you alive? Oh, look, Abigail put the whole schedule down. That's so nice of you, Abigail. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Okay, good. Thank goodness. That's all I wanted to know. All right, let's look at number. I'm going to skip 7. You guys do 7. Plug those in. Let's look at 9. Okay, I got to get the. Is your Wi-Fi down still? Okay, I'm going to present number 9 because I think it's better if we see 9 on the camera. Guys, look at 9, and I think 9's pretty easy. I think if I remember it correctly. Number 9. Okay, use the graph. If you know your graphs, you're good. Use the graph to solve the system of linear equations. Well, here's this line is this one here, and this line is this one here. It doesn't matter. What is my system of equations? I feel like I should put this on the board. But my system of equations is right there. I feel like I should put it on the board. Let me put it on the board. Okay, right here. Okay, I'm coming back on the board. Okay, number 9 is this. I'm coming up on the board. I think this is better for you guys to see here because I can point to it. All this is asking, you guys see me? You see the board? My phone blowing up. Okay, can you guys see my board here? Pin me up.
Yeah, we could see it.
Okay, cool, thank you. So here's number 9. It's asking what, like, this right here is this line. This right here, it doesn't matter though which line is which. It's saying what is the system of equations? And all you have to do, what is the system of equations again? Angelina Rodriguez. Actually, no, let me ask someone else. Crystal Magallanes, what is the system of equations again? Crystal Magallanes?
A point of intersection.
Point of intersection. Let's see what Elias, well, so the point of intersection, so the system of equations right here. And what is this point? Well, you got to go over 1 and down -3. 1, 2, 3. So my system of equations is 1, -3. Elias Ortega, you were right, except you got your numbers. Oh, you got the 2 down. You go over to 1. But you got the, I think you got the numbers switched, and it's hard for you to see here. But you're right, Elias, you're on the right track. But it's 1, -3. That's it. You just find the point. That's all you do. Boom. That's it. That's all you have to do for 9. And 11, you do the same thing. I'll move to 11 in a second. All you do is 1, -3. That's all you do. Let's see if I can find 11 here. Uh-oh. Oh, here's 11. Okay, here's 11. So you guys look at 11. Can you look at it on your own? Like, what is 11? So I have, no, this is, I got to go this way. From here, I start from here. But my system of equations is this. It's kind of confusing, but you can see here's 0. I got to go -1, -2, right? In this direction. And how far up do I go? You guys write down what you think it is. What's the answer? What's the system of equations there? Should I? Here, I want to present it so you guys can see it better. I'll present it for you guys. Probably better if I presented it and you guys do the answer, then I will show you. Boom, here comes, sorry, number 11 right there. Is that better? Probably better for you, number 11. Gotta go up to 21. We'll do 21 tomorrow. Let's see, what's the next one? What time is it? We still have a half hour. Oh, we go up to, 21. Well, maybe tomorrow we'll do the graphing. No, it was just the numbers. It gave you the numbers, but if it's asking you to solve the system, you know it's yes, because you can see it's intersecting. If they don't intersect, there is no system. Yeah, who's asking me the question? I can't see you guys because I'm on present mode.
Oh yeah, I got the answer.
Okay, let me get onto my screen here. I'm gonna go to my board. All right, what'd you get? I don't who.
-4 and 5.
-4, 5. Very good, David Guzman. David Guzman's 100% correct. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go -4, 5, and that's it. This is your answer. All you have to write is -4, 5. That's all you have to do. Nothing else for this. Now, Angelina was saying, do we say yes? Well, you know there's a system if there's a point of intersection. It's pretty obvious. There's only one situation where 2 lines would not have a system of equations. Actually, kind of 2, but we'll talk about the one. When is it when 2 lines would not have a point of intersection? When would that be? What do we call those 2 lines? Does anyone know off the top of their head? Can anyone yell it out? That's right. Anyone? Let me ask it this way. What's the name? What do you call 2 lines that never intersect? What do you call 2 lines that never intersect?
Parallel?
Parallel lines. That's right, David. So if they're parallel, they will not have a system. Other than that, they'll always have a system. Sometimes you have infinite amount, but we'll talk about that later. And that's 11. So I think tomorrow we'll get to graphing. We'll get to graphing. We'll do that tomorrow. And that's it. Are there any questions? No, check your understanding tonight. Okay. All right. Hey, if you guys don't have any questions, make sure, a lot of you didn't turn your homework in this weekend. Turn your homework in. Oh, wait, there's no homework this weekend. That's right. Never mind, forget it. But some of you turned in late work, so that's good, getting caught up. Other than that, I don't have anything else to teach you unless you guys have questions. You may go ahead and go. Thanks for coming. Hey, come to the classroom. It's nice here. You guys got to come to, if you feel safe, come to the classroom. You guys got to come. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Nicholas. Bye, Olivia. Bye, Elias. Bye,
Bye,
Edgar.
Sensei. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, David. You too. Get that camera fixed. Okay. If you came in late, I got to mark you here. Who came in late? Let's see. Let's stop recording. Bye, Leilani. I will. Thank you, Rosie. Bye, Rosie. Bye, Antonio. I'm stopping recording the meeting now. Okay, let me see. Who is here?